So we got a little peek at Pred the other day with a Kalari match video, and I don't want to go on for 30 minutes with a frame by frame breakdown, but I do want to talk about the UI. It was one of the things I mentioned in my feedback videos after the last tests, and I've talked about it previously as it wasn't bad, but it did sort of encroach into the screen a bit much for my tastes. I think I was a little spoiled with League's UI where you can scale and move things pretty much to your liking. Now the updated UI for Predecessor is much better in my opinion. I have even made a little animation so you can compare them. As you can see, it is much cleaner. It tucks things away nicely so you get more screen for the game itself. The health bars and abilities have been nudged down, and the hero level, score and gold are now neatly in the bottom left, with items also nicely shown in the bottom right. The buff and debuffs are also now massively reduced. Here's a before and after of the buff and debuff UI. That is a huge screen space saving. The UI is now easily viewable on the edges of the screen, which is exactly what I was hoping for. And even with these simple changes, it gives the player more screen to see the game itself. The only things I personally wish for is the option to shrink the map even 5 to 10% and perhaps push it slightly further into the top right. It might be a personal preference, but I feel that once you get used to the game and pings, you'll kind of just glance at the map when you need to, or when someone pings. So I feel it could be resized a little or have the option for it, whichever is more user friendly. The second thing is with the reduction in the buff and debuff sizing, maybe add a button to then reveal what those buffs are doing or undoing. Or maybe have a legend or info page so people can see what an icon means. The reduction is nice, but for new players having no explanation as to what is on them currently could be confusing. This could already be planned, I don't know, it's just something I noticed. But the UI is still massively improved in my opinion, and it was one of the few things I actually had mixed feelings on from the last test. Let me know what you think of the new UI or what you think is good or could be improved about it in the comments. We are now just over 2 months away from the end of the year and early access release at some point in the nearish future. I will see you for the next video. Who knows, maybe Pred will be announced by then.